I'm just going to say this name because I have been using this product for at least the past 3 years. I have had overwhelmingly great results
You
with
use
Surfshark.
so you can watch your BBC content.
What can I say? I'm a big fan of British content, British Broadcasting Channel. What can I say?
Yeah, you and Tony Storm both.
The British Broadcasting Channel. Yeah, but indeed, Surfshark is the way to go. You have more countries to use than you would even know what to do with.
Yeah.
It actually works.
I connected to Canada super easy.
100%.
I didn't even know that it was on a VPN. It was so quick.
Oh, yeah. And if you want to bypass verifications, things that more websites and more different entities are using to rob us of our privacy, you definitely want Surfshark.
Okay. Back to the lab again.
Yeah, man. But that match just, it frustrated me that it wasn't really a street fight.
So you were wanting to see like them show up in jeans and a wife beater and hands taped up like Rocky 5, and then to when Tommy Morrison and Rocky were fighting in the street.
Dude, 100%. Because here's the thing. If you got beef and you got a grudge.
What's beef?
What's beef? Beef is when you roll no less than 30 deep.
Beef is when your mom ain't safe up in the streets.
Beef is when you need to go to sleep.
Beef is when ICU
guaranteed to be in ICU. One more time. But that's the thing. If you got that kind of beef, and this is just booking 101 to me, it doesn't go over like a regular wrestling match. If anything, it should be, hey, yo, we're brawling in the back. It may be these guys are fighting and we can't even get them to the ring. I don't know why. Yeah, maybe because it's Roman and we got to protect Roman. I don't know.
If you got to protect him, why put him in the match?
There you go. And there you go.
I mean, that's just simple.
Don't book your $1 million baby in a street fight. I firmly agree. I mean, if you're AEW, they'll book anybody, anything, and just be like, oh, well, I don't know what happened. You know, John Moxley got his head knocked off, but
sorry about it, brother.
Exactly. So that was my frustration. Obviously, we knew Braun Breaker was going to get involved. We knew that. That was a given. The Usos' involvement was great. I think what played out after the match, you tell me, Big K-Dawg, I think that was better than the match itself.
With Roman yelling at the Usos?
Oh, yeah.
It was very... Yeah, I mean, it played to the storyline of Roman being Roman.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And always wanting to be in control.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, that was definitely on character for him.
I love what he said. He said, these people believe I can't do it on my own. I love that he's calling back to the fact that for, 3 years, dude was winning every match, and the Usos were the ones assisting him. The bloodline assisted him, but he never really showcased that he could win by himself, that he was that kind of champion, or he was really, if you say you're at God tier level, you don't need help.
Yeah.
And I think that he's really now showing us, okay, I want to prove it to the audience, prove it to myself, and all of that.
Prove it to D.
Hey, yo.
Bofa.
Prove it on DVD.
Hey, you like that band Imagine Dragon?
You know, yeah, I'm a fan of Imagine Dragon.
You are?
Yeah, I love Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragon, these nuts.
I can't imagine. Somehow I don't want to.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Oh my gosh, it's going down like that. Pause. Okay.
I don't think you're allowed to say it's going down like that after you just said you Imagine Dragon these nuts.
Yeah, that's Not a good look. Not a good look. Spotify's definitely gonna make this one explicit.
Oh
Hey.
yeah, for sure.
So yeah,
That's
yeah.
my goal, to casually make everyone explicit.
Oh my God. The Australian street fight. Then we had, I think, my favorite match of the night. Tiffany Stratton versus Stephanie LeCaire for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Huge fan of both of these ladies. It easily could have been Tiffy time. I was enamored at the whole match. I mean, just to me, I don't know a bigger fight. To me, it just felt bigger than Seth and Cody.
Bigger implications, I felt, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Just on paper, I just think these two going at it could have easily been WrestleMania. Easily. And it was really incredible to see the two ladies mix it up. Tiffany Stratton is a doggone phenom. For her to have such little experience, but make it look easy.
Yeah, what they say, it's like 5 years total in the business or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I think less than that. But
I think it's close to 5
she's just
total.
That's
like from walking in the door.
Wow. She is just that good.
She's just that dang good, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness. The move she hit the what do you call? I forget what you call it. Yeah, the aerial. She did the aerial cartwheel into the Alabama Slam. And I'm like, ooh.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty dope.
A thing of beauty. A thing of beauty. And then, of course, we got our obligatory Devil's Kiss moment. I love that even Australia is going, Everybody's doing the Booker T.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, Booker.
But, man, there had to be a winner.
I thought Stephanie should have won. And I think I predicted that too.
100%. I believe she would win. I could see it going either way, but I believe she would win. I think it was the smart money, smart choice. And to win with the spiral tap on Tiffy, Big K-Dawg, you think that adds insult to injury?
How so?
Well, you got a elite gymnast, like a Team America level gymnast.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, you know what? I'm not only going to finish you, but I'm going to finish you with something that not even you have pulled off. Like, that's wild.
Slide your phone to the right a little bit.
All of it?
Just to the right. You can just move it on the edge of the table.
Yeah.
It's just picking up interference.
Yeah.
I don't think it's adding insult to injury. I think it just shows it's more of like, hey, I can do that stuff too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it was like insulting, like, haha, look what I can do. I think it was more of, and two, that's just her finishing move. It wasn't like she did something special just for Tiffany.
What? Yo. Well, we've seen her use both. The SVB, we've seen her use the
I've seen her use that a lot more than, well, a lot on NXT and a lot on indie stuff. So.
That's facts. Now, my question to the heavyweight nation would be, and you guys make sure you comment on this here on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you watch this, listen to this.
That means you, Benny.
Oh, yes. Who does it better? You got to go back and watch the archives if you're not sure. AJ Styles or Stephanie LeCaire? Because the only person I've seen really hit that move consistently was AJ Styles. And you know AJ Styles' acrobatics are second to none.
He's a country boy with the farmer strength.
Whoa!
That's a good question.
AJ with the spiral tap is phenomenal. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch it myself. But when I watched that, I was like, man, AJ Styles. AJ would be proud of her.
See, and I feel like most people don't know what AJ Styles can do because most people only know him from WWE.
Oh, yeah. Dude, when he showed up in that Royal Rumble, I'll never forget.
I was watching that live, and I was like, whoa!
No. I think I looked down for a second, and it was like, no way.
Yeah, because didn't the Dudley Boys come back in that one, too?
I think so.
That was such a good Royal Rumble.
Oh, my gosh. That was when they actually did surprises.
Yeah, like, I'm not for nothing. I get the whole behind it, but let's get some surprise back to this thing, man. Like, stop telling us when people are going to return.
Facts.
Like, just like make it like when John Cena returned at 30, like no one knew.
Yes.
Or when Triple H came back, no one knew. I
Yes.
get it was different times and information wasn't as available, but hold some things close to the chest and not let everybody know. Like, man, that was the great part about wrestling is like when people would come back that had been gone for, or like when Austin made his return and you hadn't heard that glass break for a couple months. Man.
Yes.
Like, it's just so much better than being like, oh, well, EO's coming back on this show.
Facts.
You know, Oscar's going to be back in 2 weeks. Like,
Yes.
I don't want to know. Like, I want to be surprised. I guess I'm different than most of the internet wrestling community or some wrestling fans is I still want to be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I still enjoy the entertainment of wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to pretend like I'm an inside beat reporter and know everything that's going to happen before it happens. It makes it boring.
Oh, 100%.
Like, I want the rivalries to be real. I watch it because it's a TV show to me. I want it to be entertaining. I don't want to call up Marvel and see what the next 3 films are going to make and who's playing the characters and who's directing and who's producing and who's the sound engineer. I don't give a crap about that. So I just want to watch the finished product.
That's what they're doing now, though. But it's sad the world that we live in. I don't know if it's just being anxious and, trying to get ahead of the game. But yeah, now they're trying to spoil the next 3 Marvel movies. To your point, I agree with you. I don't want to know. I want to hear the bell and be like, oh snap, Undertaker's here.
Dude, remember like the real open challenge?
Yes.
John Cena stood in the ring.
Yes.
And then somebody's music hit and they walked out. It wasn't, oh, I'm challenging you next week for your open challenge. I don't want to know. I don't want to know who's coming next week to fight. I want the guy that has the open challenge.
Let him cook.
To stand in the middle of the ring, put the belt on the ground, and like, who wants some of this? You want some? Come get some.
Dude, honestly, the United States Open Challenge, I think, was one of the best segments of the show in a long time.
Yeah, with Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah, with Sami Zayn, that was one of the best matches I've ever seen. Not just from Sami Zayn, but just ever.
Yeah, like don't advertise who's going to be in the open challenge. It's an open challenge. Let somebody pop the curtain and let's see who it is.
Oh yeah.
Like walking out, hit my music, and then the curtain, the music, the first note drops. I want to get into that too later on. Remind me of that about music. Because I heard something today that makes me so excited.
Oh,
seriously. But I want the music to pop, and then I want the curtain to open and to be somebody that that we didn't know was going to fight. I don't want to know a week ahead of time who's going to fight in the open challenge. Then it's not an open challenge. It's
facts.
A regular wrestling show.
Facts. Not for nothing. That's what Sora is doing now, man. That is what Sora is.
Sora is definitely doing the open challenge.
We got people that I'm like, wait a second.
Didn't you fight Queen Elizabeth?
You know what? It's on. We haven't seen the results. I was toe-to-toe, stand in the middle of the ring with Jake Paul. The saga continues.
He called you a son too.
He did. I'm a little
son or little boy.
I think he called. What do you call me, kid?
Yeah,
I'm a little older.
That's what it was.
So I can't be kid to Jake Paul. But hey, y'all stay tuned. More to come on the saga of heavyweight commentary and Sora. But
facts.
But that's it's funny. We posted on Sora, kind of goofing around, and I got a comment. Somebody said, "This is pro wrestling." And it just goes to show the nostalgia for seeing something great and unexpected. And that's what we got with John Cena and AJ Styles.
Oh, we're going there.
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
John Cena.
Do you want to set that on its own? You want to finish the other matches?
Hey.
And then we'll talk about that?
Hey, because that's arguably candidate for match of the year.
Yeah.
We can set that aside. We had Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors.
This is the only match I got wrong.
Oh, 100%. Dude, I would have put money on it. I would have bet a lot of money Kabuki Warriors are going over.
I'm right with you. Now, that being said, what a great match.
It was a great match.
I think really and truly, like you said, the only match that was lower tier quality in this PLE was the first one.
100%.
After that, I thought it was, to quote Sheamus, banger after banger.
It was banger.
It was a good laid out PLE. This match, I mean, it was everything that you would want. The Kabuki Warriors dominated the match. You had your comeback by the babyface. I thought it was really freaking cool.
Yeah.
Of Rhea to tag in Io Sky for the win.
Yes.
And not take the pin herself.
Yes. Very stark contrast to NXT, like we talked about, NXT Showdown. Very stark contrast.
Yeah.
Casey Jane did the exact opposite. Rio Sky. Rio Sky.
Rio Sky.
That could actually work. Rio Sky. But nah, Rhea Ripley doing the class act thing. Io Sky brought her birthday cake after the match, apparently, so that was cool.
Yeah,
they got this little girl thing going on. This little
friendship.
Yeah.
Hey, what do they say? If you can't beat them, join them. She can't beat Io Sky. She might as well tag team with her.
And it's a formidable tag team.
It is.
It is a very formidable tag team.
Think about it. You have arguably one of the best women in the game today.
Yes.
And arguably one of the best overall wrestlers, period.
Facts.
In Io Sky.
Facts.
And then you have a dominant physical type wrestler in Rhea Ripley who can pretty much have a good match with a broomstick.
100%.
And so you have character, charisma, ability, and I don't know if you watched it, but she did a sit down with Chris Van Vliet.
I haven't watched that yet.
It is really good. It's cool because she did the whole interview in English.
I saw clips of that and I was like, wow, her English is really not as bad as I had thought it was.
So what you'll find is there's times where she has to stop and think about what she's going to say.
Yeah.
Because obviously English is her second language. But yeah, she did a great job. And he asked about that tag team. That's the reason why I brought it up, is he asked about them and how they complement. And she goes, well, we're kind of opposites.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of aerial flip stuff and she's more ground and pound.
Facts.
So it works well together. They complement each other's styles very well.
Facts.
It kind of reminds me of, and I don't know if you're going to be able to draw this conclusion, but the Hart Foundation.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Brett. Yeah.
You have no.
Oh, you older.
Neidhart and Brett.
Oh God. Okay, back in the day. Yes.
Yeah, because you have the Bruiser.
Yes.
In Rhea, aka Jim Neidhart.
Yes.
And then you have the technical, more versatile wrestler in Io and Bret Hart.
I got you. See, I thought you were going to go with Owen with the flying and Bret with the technical. Okay, I'm with you.
So in all honesty, I didn't watch WWE when Bret was or when Owen was there. I was a WCW guy.
That's real.
I grew up in the South, so we were WCW.
That's real. I was.
Every year when we went on vacation and we went out of the state of Florida, we went to Atlanta and we watched wrestling in Atlanta.
So in that case, yeah, bro. Yeah. That's home base.
Yeah.
That's headquarters.
Yes.
Not Stanford.
No. No. So, I mean, I just wasn't, it wasn't on my radar. I was watching WCW most of my life.
Yeah.
That's why, like, a lot of the early, stuff, like, I only caught WrestleManias.
Yeah.
The early years. I never saw Raw. I didn't see Raw or Monday night until, like, almost when the wars were over.
Wow.
Like when DX started to really pop off, that's when I started catching Monday Night Raw.
Wow. Yeah, see, my older brother and I, we would literally, it was back and forth, flipping channels. Okay, boom.
I was always WCW.
Wow.
So I never saw, like, a lot of most of Shawn Michaels' career.
Yeah.
I only saw him in DX.
Man, that's wow. That's something.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of times I really just don't know those kind of things because it wasn't on my radar.
Wow.
But you want to talk about WCW stuff.
Yes.
Ric Flair and Sting and Dusty Rhodes and on all those guys. That's who I watched growing up.
Oh yeah.
I was a huge Dusty Rhodes fan, huge Ric Flair fan. And all those guys. And when the NWO came over,
Yeah.
I thought that was the greatest thing ever.
NWO still.
I didn't even know who those guys were. I just thought it was great.
Oh yeah. Well, NWO.
They're like, don't you know who I am? I'm like, I don't know who you are, but you're pretty cool, bro. I like it.
The bloodline to me is the only thing that eclipsed NWO.
Yeah.
That's it. Because of the reality base of the storyline, the bloodline eclipsed the NWO. All right. But yeah, I could not believe the Kabuki Warriors didn't go over. I thought that was going to be the key to carry on the feud, but it looks like WWE is still carrying on the feud regardless.
It's going to be different than we thought. Yeah.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley took on Kairi Sane in a singles match, and so they all kind of get involved. I'm surprised no Poison Mist came out at Crown Jewel. Just little things that I'm like, interesting.
Yeah, but you've used it on both people.
Yeah.
Already. There's no point in using it in the payoff match of the two pre-lead up things that you've done,
Yeah.
No point in doing it again because now it's just redundant.
Yeah.
I think it was you who said this or somebody else I was listening to recently. It might have been Chris Van Vliet. But no, it was actually Stevie Ray or Stevie Richards.
Yeah.
If you do stuff too much, then people start to lose interest.
Oh, it's true.
And so if you constantly missed everyone, it's not like a cool thing.
Yeah.
But if you only miss someone once in a while, then it's special.
Well, like Tajiri had a green. I think he did a red. It'd be cool if she switched to mist. Or if you're Kabuki Warriors, pull out some Kabuki tricks, right? Like, Magic Cape, fans. You got some cool Kabuki stuff you could throw out there. What would be dope? Have a couple of people come down to the ring in a paper dragon. And you're like, who the heck is this? And then the dragon.
The rosebuds.
Exactly, yeah. You could just do it like that, and they're distracting the match. The dragon runs around the ring, and people are like, what is going on? And next thing you know, the dragon is a distraction. If I were them, I'd pull out every Kabuki trick they could think of.
I think you just like saying the word Kabuki.
Kabuki. Or, better yet, because they're made up, not for nothing, not to be culturally insensitive, but they're kind of a surplus of girls that could easily sub in for Asuka or Kairi. You could have a fake Kairi Sane get pinned, right? Put makeup on her, the same ring gear. A fake Kairi Sane gets pinned 1, 2, 3. Next thing you know, the ref is like, oh, shoot, that's not Kairi. And then the real Kairi takes the match. There's a lot of things you could do with Kabuki tricks. It's like Twin Magic with the Bellas.
Yeah.
They could really go all kind of directions with that. I'm giving away free booking. Watch WWE start doing this.
They have a tendency to do everything that we talk about on the show.
Oh, legit. All right. Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins for the Crown Jewel Championship. Cody's going in. He won the inaugural Crown Jewel Championship, which oddly they didn't really want to mention. But he and Seth Rollins now are at that moment of truth. We saw beforehand Paul Heyman basically telling Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, look, if Seth doesn't go over, you know what to do. So Seth had a lot riding on this match.
Yeah. I kind of thought, and I said that I thought Seth was going to win, but it was a really a no-win situation for him.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
Yes.
Because if he didn't win, he lost, and then he loses division. But he was expected to win, so winning wasn't really that. Like in all realities, and all things set aside, Seth Rollins should beat Cody Rhodes 9 times out of 10
Wow. Wow.
in a straight up wrestling match.
Wow. Really?
Yes,
Dang. Wow.
he's that good.
Oh.
He's a better wrestler than Cody.
He's good. I would argue that he is a better wrestler than Cody. I would argue that. Yeah.
So he should beat Cody just about every time they wrestle.
Whew.
However, he's 0-3 against him until that night.
You know, the match.
0-3. Shout out to Big Ben Bishop.
The match was kind of like what I expected.
Yeah.
You know, all the Cody tricks, all the Cody pops, the things that we like.
And that's the thing. Think about Seth's matches and then think about Cody's matches.
Oh, yeah.
Cody's, you could pretty much cookie cut somebody in there and it's going to be pretty much the same match. Aside from like your tables and ladders matches like with Kevin Owens and stuff. But in a straight up wrestling match, it's going to pretty much look the same every single time. Nothing against Cody. I'm not saying Cody's bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's milky white, blah, 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 even though he really is.
He is.
I'm just saying that he has a very distinct moveset, and that's what he's going to do, and you're going to see very little variance from it. However, on the other hand, you have Seth Rollins, who is athletic enough to create new things on the fly.
Yes. Well, Cody, you know what it is, man. Cody plays to me like you're playing a 2K25. Like if you're looking at Cody wrestle, it's like this is a video game. And, you know, it could be that he's protecting himself as champ. He's making sure that he doesn't go too far outside of parameters to really kind of, you know, extend his longevity, what have you.
Don't get me wrong. I thought the Avalanche Crossroads was wild.
One of the best moves I've seen all year.
I had no idea that's where they were going with it, but that was so freaking cool.
It goes to show, to your point, only a guy like Seth Rollins is somebody you could see really executing that and selling that along with Cody. Because not anybody, when I was watching that, I'm like, not anybody could have done this. Like, there's 1,000 ways to mess that up, including somebody getting seriously injured.
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought up that point, because the coast to coast move has apparently, and we're supposed to believe it this time, really injured Seth Rollins.
You know, the modified coast to coast was a little strange, but it's not out of the realm. Like you said, Seth Rollins maybe calling an audible. It's not out of the realm of what Seth Rollins does.
Right. But I guess in doing that move, this is the story. Now, we all know that he faked an injury before, so we don't know how real this can be. And that's the part about faking injuries, is now everyone doubts you, even if you are being real. But with that being the case that he's injured, it's the rotator cuff from what I understand, and that's a long recovery. That's not an easy road back. So in reality, he may have to drop the belt. He may have to give up the title, and he's going to be away for a while.
Word is 12 months. The word, that's the word.
And that is not unrealistic.
Yeah.
That is very realistic.
Yeah.
To say, oh, he'll be back in 6 months, if you know anything about rotator cuffs, that is absolute fallacy.
Yeah, it's sad,
especially in a strength position like that.
Yeah, I would hope that he's not really injured. Because I hate it for Seth, man, with the knee. I mean, all that he's gone through with that. I would hate it for Seth to really have that injury, man. Gosh.
Yeah, you don't want to see anybody get hurt. For sure.
And the prominent position that he's in, there's so much they could do with this Vision storyline still. It's tough, man. That's tough. Yeah, that's really sad. So the match that some are saying is the match of the year.
I said I'd put that up against any match at WWE so far. There's a couple in AEW that I would say.
Yeah.
But as far as WWE, I can't think of one that was better than that match. I really can't.
I like this match a lot, but I wonder if we're liking it for all the wrong reasons.
How so? Do tell, young lad. Do tell.
Okay, so you got two guys who are great in their own right, who are amazing in their own right, and they get in here and do a tribute match to professional wrestling in general, to their favorite wrestlers. And it's like, did we like it because we liked the guys that they imitated? Or did we like it because of John Cena versus AJ Styles?
I liked it because of John Cena versus AJ Styles. I thought they both wrestled a match that made them both look good in their own right.
Yes.
I wasn't enamored by the nostalgia of it. I thought it was really cool that each one of them did a move to give, quote unquote, a shout out to some of their greatest opponents.
Sure.
AJ putting on the Coquina clutch.
Yes.
Was great. John Cena doing the Walls of Jericho.
Yes.
And I'm watching this and I'm like, oh, they're doing, other people's finishers. And then it dawned on me that they were doing finishers from people who they probably will never get to wrestle again.
Facts.
And that's what was like, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like they were just doing finisher after finisher. There was a point where they went back and forth. But it was a well put together match. It wasn't like it was just like a spot fest.
Yeah.
It was a fight, and then they were mixing in other moves in the story arc of the match.
Yes. You know, I love that we came kind of full circle where originally when they first met up, AJ Styles told John Cena, you can't wrestle. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to out wrestle you, to this point where we have this mutual respect and these guys are both wrestling at a level that is incredible.
Hey, and how about John Cena slipping in the extra accolades for AJ Styles in the announcements?
That got me, man. That got me in the feels. Because I was a TNA fan, like you're a WCW fan. I was watching TNA for a good long time, going to live TNA shows at Universal Studios, really connecting with TNA. And I felt like they never got that just due when they were killing it at one point. So that was mad love, man. I had nothing but love. I mean, I even met AJ Styles at TNA, got the pictures and all that. Mad love, bro. So shout out to Cena for that, man. That was dope.
I thought that was a really cool thing to do, with the limited amount of time that we have left with him, for him to allude to people who, again, we'll probably never see him wrestle ever again. I thought that was really cool. And so what? It sparked a nostalgia.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we watch wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's nostalgic. At least for me, it's been a part of my life as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been watching it for over 40 years now.
Woo!
In some way, shape, or form. It may not have been one particular brand all the way through, but I've been watching wrestling for over 40 years.
Yeah.
And to just see, like, I've seen the whole gamut of his career.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's some people that are becoming wrestling fans that don't even know who the Doctor of Thugonomics is.
We talked to some people who don't know, I forget, but didn't know the basics. Like, what?
Oh, that girl at the show?
Yeah. I'm like, what?
Yeah, she didn't even know who the heavyweight commentary was.
Oh, yo, that's a sin.
That was the cardinal sin.
Shoot.
But yeah, like there's people who are becoming wrestling fans who will never get to see that.
That's facts.
Who will never get to see unless they go back and you tell them, hey, go watch AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura in New Japan. If you want to see Shinsuke at his best.
Sure.
Or watch Shinsuke versus Sami Zayn in NXT.
Ooh.
if you want to see one of the greatest matches of all time, go watch that. You know, like there's so many things that people are missing that built this company that we're on now. It's like, oh man, I wish, you know, like what would you tell someone to go watch who's just now becoming a wrestler? And you were like, okay, here's 3 matches. I want you to go watch these 3 matches so you can understand why I like wrestling.
Definitely gonna have to say Hardy's versus Dudley's versus Edge and Christian TLC.
Which one? 1 or 2?
I'm gonna say 1. Wait. I think 2 is the big one.
Yeah.
Like it was 2. Oh man, goodness gracious. Oh yeah, Triple H versus Undertaker. Not the last match at Crown Jewel. Not that one. Not the Saudi end of an era, but the real, but the WrestleMania. Their last WrestleMania match.
Triple H or Shawn Michaels?
Triple H and Taker.
Okay.
Ah man, that's yeah. And then number 3, I'll say Rock and Hogan.
Okay.
But notice all storytelling, all drama that you can get everything out of.
I'm gonna go Macho Man versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Oh,
And I want to say SummerSlam.
I can't call it.
The one where he made Ricky Steamboat get stretchered out. What a great match.
Yeah.
Then I would say Shinsuke versus Sami Zayn.
Oh my gosh.
NXT TakeOver. And then I would say it's hard because you would have to understand the feud, but Dusty beating Ric Flair for the championship.
Yes.
That one, I mean, just to see the love of everyone in the back. It was kind of like when Cody won.
Yeah.
Like everyone coming out of the back to congratulate him. You knew that it was something special. Whether you'd seen the whole feud or not, you could tell that him winning that championship was something special.
Wow.
So those would be the 3 matches that I would say.
You know, when AI gets to a certain point when, you know, the content violations aren't so crazy, it will be amazing to recreate history like a Dusty Rhodes and Ric Flair feud with social media. To reimagine it, to say, what if Dusty and Flair had
do that
Twitter?
Now.
Arguably, yeah.
It would take forever.
Oh, yeah.
But you could do it now.
Yeah. What if Dusty and Flair had Twitter? What if each one of them posted to their Instagram stories? Like, that would be insane.
Yeah.
Crazy. And they did arguably that level with TV when most people didn't have TV like that.
TV was their Twitter.
Unbelievable.
Promos were their Twitters.
Unbelievable. But yeah, Cena and Styles, man, definitely going to be a classic. One of my favorite things about this was John Cena being such a masterful storyteller that he draws you away from the fact that he just got decimated by Brock. I wasn't even, honestly, I had to think back and I was like, wait a second. You know what? That's Sly Dog John Cena.
Yeah.
He made everybody turn around and say, we love Cena. And honestly, and y'all go back, I told you, real talk, I said this. Cena had a hand in that match with Brock. Some people didn't believe it. Some people argued. Well, you know, no, they did Cena dirty. No, Cena knew what he was doing. And I said, wait and see what comes next. Cena's going to bring you on an emotional roller coaster. He dropped you down because this was going to take you up. He's only got 4 dates left. John Cena is a smart cat. So shout out to John Cena, AJ Styles. That was, no pun intended, phenomenal.
Actually, that is pun intended.
Yeah, it was pun intended.
That's what you mean.
Yeah, that is pun intended. This is true. So lastly, the drama with Division we said Seth Rollins may or may not really be injured. We know Braun Breaker just destroyed Seth's ribs as it was sold. Then the tsunami to follow just did incredible damage on Impact. Big K-Dawg, what do you predict is next, assuming Rollins is not injured?
So there was after the show things that you had to see.
Yes.
And Heyman cut a bit of a promo.
Yes.
Saying that someone has to be strong enough and powerful enough to lead division. Who did he recently escort to the ring?
You saying wait. You saying Brock Lesnar?
Dude, if Brock Lesnar takes over the Vision, tell me that's not the baddest faction in the game.
Brock Lesnar with a faction would be incredible because it's nothing that we've never seen him. He's never teamed up, really.
Yeah, but think you got Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. I know I clown on Bronson Reed a lot, but he's actually starting to get to be a formidable opponent.
Well, you think Bronson Reed slimmed down. He's probably the best shape of his life.
Yes.
He's working good matches with Roman Reigns.
Yes.
Working with good matches with everybody.
Yes.
We clown on the fall on me, the AKA tsunami. But but to his credit, I mean, he's a big guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going front. I'm not diving.
I don't care what they say. That dude ain't 6 foot tall. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that dude ain't 6 foot tall.
Nah.
He's 5'10".
He looks menacing, especially with Braun Breaker. And if Brock Lesnar, forget it. The challenge is, though, Big K-Dawg, if you got a faction like that, the only guys I know, and they messed this up, who could have really been a great, what do you call it, counterpart to them, would be the Hurt Syndicate or Hurt Business. That would have been amazing.
Well, I think that's the whole point, is there is nobody that can compete with them. So WWE now has two things to deal with.
Yeah.
They have to develop someone.
Yeah.
Obafemi. You've got to develop the talent that you have, Rick Williams. You got to develop people that are already in your system.
Wow.
Who have the ability. What about that kid? I don't know if you've watched LFG, but what about that kid Harlem Lewis?
I hadn't seen Harlem Lewis. Okay, I'll check him out.
Yeah.
I'll check him out.
He's the real deal.
Well, if we talk about talent coming up to face these guys, here's what I think.
I'm just saying, they have to. The whole point is you put Brock Lesnar, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed together, who's going to stop them?
Only guys.
Who now do they have that would line up and legitimately say, okay, there's a chance?
So numbers game, MFTs. MFT.
3-on-3.
Definitely not 3-on-3. I'm not going to say 3-on-3 because, nah.
I'm saying 3-on-3. Who can line up across from Braun Breaker, Brock Lesnar, and Bronson Reed?
It ain't happening.
And give them a straight-up fade.
It ain't happening.
Right. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you let them, you let them dominate. You let them squash match everyone till you get sick of it.
Yes.
And then you have the spot to bring in the next in line to challenge them.
I like that.
And you give the time to the people that need to develop.
I like that.
And you start hinting and you start doing vignettes and you start building this rivalry before it even happens, so that when it does happen, it is oh my gosh, I can't believe they actually did this.
Yes.
Like they've been hinting you and do it the WWE way. Have them in the background in a vignette for someone else.
Yes.
Talking. Don't even show them at the matches.
Yes.
And just slowly let you start to see them. Hear rumblings of things in the background. There's going to be some call-ups to challenge, blah, blah, blah. And you still keep seeing everybody in NXT. You still keep, and, you know, you can find somebody to bring in from another TV show. That's,
Sure.
you know, and you just slowly just build competition for them one by one until you have a legitimate team, like you said, like the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah.
That could have been a rival for him. But until that time comes, then they're the dominant force. And you leave them dominant. You don't make them look weak.
No.
They go in and they squash match everyone.
Yes.
Oh, Braun Breaker's fighting tonight. Who's he beating up?
Gosh. Yeah, that automatically on paper is pure money.
Who's going to F5 City tonight?
Pure money.
Stormwatch. Who's going to F5s? You know?
You're just not going to do anything about it.
And then what do you come back with the shirts that Roman used to wear? Or was it Brock? Wreck stuff, repeat, or whatever?
Yeah. Wreck everyone and leave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roman, yeah.
Yeah. You come back with shirts like that and just talk trash. I mean, and just walk through the back and mush people in the face out of the way, and there's nothing they can do. What are they going to do?
This could be bullies. I mean,
Yeah.
bottom line, he's going to bully everybody.
Yeah. Until someone steps up. Until you get somebody like an Obafemi who has a fighting chance. I think it's a great arc.
I love it. I just feel bad for the roster because
there's going to be a lot of sore people.
Yes.
There are going to be a lot of sore people. They're going to take some bumps that they probably don't want to take.
Yeesh.
Somebody's getting a spear full speed. I show speed style spear.
Golly.
Someone's wearing that.
Golly. Ay. Wow.
That's my take on what they should do.
Hey man, I love that. Because honestly, I can't think of anything. Yeah, I mean, even with Braun Breaker at the helm, it's okay. Do you expand the vision? What else do you do with it?
You have to. If the vision is quote unquote the future, then you've got to give them somebody because they're outnumbered.
Oh yeah.
I don't care if it's 2, they're still outnumbered.
I could see a Drew McIntyre joining. I could see if they go that direction with just, okay, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, we want to add on. I could definitely see Drew McIntyre being a guy to step up into that role. Man. But I just want to see Brock and the 2 of those guys just running roughshod.
Yeah, man.
I want to see that.
For the next year, they just beat everybody up.
I just can't even imagine.
It's literally, think about this. It's a modern day Legion of Doom.
It really is.
It's a modern day Legion of Doom. They come into the ring. You look, the guys in the back, they look on the fight sheet and they're like, oh. Because you're getting beat up.
Yeah, it's a guarantee.
You're going to go out to the ring. You're going to get lumped up. You're going to leave looking like Willie Lump.
Yes.
And then you're going to go home and you're going to Epsom salt and soak. And you're going to, put some ice packs on and then some heat pads. And you're going to leave like you've been through a fight. Because you done got your butt whooped.
Yes.
In front of everybody and their mama.
That's the game.
And it's on 4K, so you got caught in 4K getting your butt whooped.
What are you gonna do? That's the whole point.
Exactly. That is exactly the point. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna just go in and lay down, or are you gonna fight?
Did you ever hear the story about Mark Merrill finding out about who Sable was cheating with? So Mark Merrill said he knew that Sable was creeping. He didn't know who just yet. But he's like, man, when I find out who this guy is, I'm going to end him. I'm going to wreck him, whatever. And he's like, oh, shoot, that's Brock Lesnar? Yeah, he can have my girl. Too bad, so sad.
Yeah, exactly. Like
you just say, I can't even fight for my woman, dog. I'm done.
Yeah, you just beat everybody up.
It's like, I mean, to think that it's like you come home and you thinking, I don't care who it is.
What were them videos? I'm Tyrone and I'm here to wife.
What you gonna do to Tyrone?
Hey man, all right, dog.
You know, you come home, Brock Lesnar in bed with your girl. What you doing? I mean, you gonna have to get that steal.
Hey man, you want to stop?
That's all you can say. Come on, man. Like, come on, Brock.
Man, don't make me get my pew pew.
Exactly. And then the sad thing is, you might not put him down.
No.
You're gonna have to have that thing.
Yeah. So I honestly, dude, that's what I hope they do. Whether or not that's the route they go, I don't know. But if they really want to create compelling TV,
Yeah,
that's what you do.
I love it, man. I'm already entertained. I'm already
at the thought of it, right?
Yeah. I just want to see it. I just want
to see him go in and just beat everyone up. Sheamus steps up, beat him down, and stand in the ring like Debo. Beat him down, beat you down. You want some, Punk? Who else wants some of Debo? Like just
everybody.
Just mush people in the face. What are you gonna do?
Everybody.
You know how Braun Breaker used to come out with meaner than evil?
Yeah.
Just be that guy again. Just
oh my God.
Like when he's like, ugh!
Yeah, he's nasty with it.
Dude, when he starts getting like, I'm like, yeah, that's where you need to go, boy. That's where you need to go. Beat somebody up right now.
Them three could just run the show.
It would be so good because they would be forced. They would be forced to have legitimate fights, like not like real fights, but legitimate wrestling fights.
Yes.
Like it would be. Think about back when the APA used to wrestle.
Oh yeah,
right.
Train wreck.
Yeah, you knew
in the best way.
You knew it was going to be, to quote JR, it was going to be a slobber knocker.
Yeah, you were just going to get beat down.
So guess what? Let's roll it back. And here now we're just going to have it with Braun Breaker, Brock Lesnar, and Bronson Reed.
There'll be some dark days in the future.
What would you keep that division?
You couldn't keep a division. I mean, that